glucose levels are the most important thing that those with diabetes need to keep an eye on in order to maintain a healthy life. While there are certainly some other things that should be taken into account, such as triglyceride levels, keeping within the normal glucose level as much as possible will keep your A1C level as normal as possible while keeping complications at bay. If you have been recently diagnosed, you may not be fully aware as to why the glucose level range is the biggest consideration in the treatment method that is taken, but it is a good idea to get a good understanding for better control to take place. The glucose level is the biggest factor that weighs into the diagnosis of diabetes, and it typically causes many of the common symptoms to take place. Since the blood glucose level will determine how much glucose is floating around the blood, not being put into use within the cells as energy, your physician can take a look at these numbers to determine if insulin resistance is taking place or if the body is not producing enough insulin to complete the metabolic process. By keeping a journal of the blood glucose levels, you can get a better understanding of what needs to be done with your treatment methods, diet, and exercise. For the patients who are taking insulin as a way to control blood glucose levels, it is important to check the glucose level frequently to prevent hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar, from happening. Unfortunately, this is a side effect from the medication that can become quite severe if not acknowledged and treated quickly. While it is recommended that those with diabetes test their glucose levels at different intervals throughout the day, the most important tests are done prior to taking medication, prior to eating, and 2 hours after eating for the greatest level of control to take place. Staying within the normal glucose level is a requirement of staying healthy for those with diabetes, but if at times the level goes higher than it should be, treatment changes can be made to get things under control once again. While you may find that testing your blood glucose is a habit that is difficult to get into, it is really the only way to remain healthy when working to control your glucose levels. Learn more at glucose-level.net.